Did you know that some fighting techniques are so dangerous they've been banned worldwide? From moves that can snap bones in seconds to strikes that could end lives, these techniques are forbidden for a reason. Whether you're into martial arts or just curious, you're about to witness the dark side of combat. These moves are not for the faint of heart, and some are so lethal they've been outlawed entirely. Stay till the end as we unveil the most brutal techniques that fighters dare not use. And trust me, number one will leave you speechless. Let's dive into 10 banned fighting techniques from around the world. First on our list is the rabbit punch. It may sound innocent, but this move can cause deadly damage. Delivered as a quick strike to the back of the neck or head, the rabbit punch can disrupt the spinal cord and even cause instant paralysis. One well-placed blow can drop an opponent like a puppet with its strings cut. This technique, the risk of long-term brain damage or fatality is just too high. Fighters must tread carefully. One miscalculated hit, and the consequences could be devastating. While accidental strikes can happen, referees are quick to intervene to prevent tragedy. Next up is a move most fighters fear, the groin strike. A sensitive area can incapacitate even the strongest opponents. The groin strike isn't just painful, it can cause internal injuries and lingering discomfort that takes days to recover from. While it's allowed in some self-defense situations in professional sports, it's strictly forbidden. The groin strike is banned in MMA, kickboxing, and karate tournaments because of its unsportsmanlike and unfair advantage. But in a real-world street fight, this move might just save your life, and attackers know to protect this vulnerable spot at all costs. At number 8, we have the 12-6 elbow strike, named for the motion of the elbow dropping straight downward like the hands of a clock. This move may seem simple, but it's lethal when aimed at an opponent's skull or spine. A perfectly executed strike can turn bones into dust and knock someone unconscious instantly. Banned in MMA by the unified rules, the 12-6 elbow has incredible power and can easily fracture bones or cause concussions. Fighters are penalized harshly for using it, even accidentally. Despite its ban, this strike remains a common move in street fights and self-defense situations due to its efficiency. Now we enter one of the most brutal techniques, eye gouging. Simple but horrifying, this move involves targeting an opponent's eyes to blind or disorient them. Historically, eye gouging was used in gladiatorial battles and street fights, where survival mattered more than sportsmanship. This technique is illegal in nearly every combat sport and considered barbaric because of the permanent damage it can cause. Fighters caught attempting eye gouges are often immediately disqualified. Still, in survival situations, some view it as a necessary evil to escape life-threatening danger. At number 6, we have fish hooking, a gruesome technique where a fighter inserts their fingers into the opponent's mouth, nostrils, or eye sockets to rip and tear tissue. The pain is unbearable, and the disfigurement it causes can be permanent, a nightmare no one wants to face. Fish hooking is banned in MMA, wrestling, and even street fighting leagues because of its disfigurement potential. Fighters caught using this move risk immediate disqualification. However, it remains a dirty tactic in unregulated brawls and bar fights where rules are thrown out the window. Moving on, the throat strike is a banned technique that can quickly stop a fight. A direct hit to the windpipe cuts off airflow, causing choking or even crushing the trachea, potentially fatal results. This strike doesn't just cause pain, it can incapacitate someone entirely in seconds. This move is prohibited in organized combat sports, but it's sometimes taught in military or self-defense training as a last resort to neutralize a deadly threat. In real-world scenarios, mastering a throat strike could mean the difference between life and death when facing a violent attacker. At number 4, we have the headbutt. Though it sounds basic, slamming your head into an opponent's face can result in broken noses, shattered teeth, and concussions. The sheer force generated can leave opponents dazed or even unconscious. Banned in boxing, MMA, and most combat sports, the headbutt is seen as dirty and uncontrollable. It's unpredictable and dangerous for both the attacker and the victim. Despite its ban, some fighters have used this move in the heat of battle, causing controversy and chaos in the ring. A technique most people don't realize is banned is small joint manipulation. Twisting or breaking fingers, toes, or wrists can incapacitate an opponent in seconds, but it's seen as unsportsmanlike and unfair. The sharp snapping pain from joint manipulation can render even the strongest opponent helpless. In MMA and combat sports, targeting small joints is strictly prohibited. However, in self-defense, it can be a quick and effective way to escape danger. Martial arts like jiu-jitsu sometimes incorporate joint locks in training, but they must be carefully controlled to prevent injuries. Finally, we arrive at the most controversial banned technique, Dim Mak, or the death touch. Legend has it that by striking specific pressure points, a fighter can cause paralysis, internal bleeding, or even delayed death. The concept has roots in ancient martial arts, and stories about its use are as chilling as they are fascinating. While many dismiss it as martial arts folklore, some believe in its terrifying potential. Whether real or exaggerated, Dim Mak remains banned from any organized combat, leaving its true power a mystery. Could it be real, or is it just a legend passed through generations? You decide. So, there you have it. 10 banned fighting techniques that are as fascinating as they are dangerous. Which one shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe,